Oh, hello. This is our new kitchen. Welcome.
Simple, simple, simple minds. I guess we'll take it one by one, baby, one by one. Just different, different, different kinds. We'll try to take it one by one, baby, one by one. Too many problems.
Hello from our new kitchen. I can't believe the day is finally here where I get to show you guys our kitchen renovation video. This project took us, I feel like, the longest out of every single room that we've renovated in our house. There were a lot of hiccups along the way, but I feel like it was worth all the stress and all the hard work. This was definitely a long-awaited one, and it was a struggle. Like, you guys have no idea everything we went through, especially Eric. Shout out to Eric for all the hard work that he did. This was his project. I basically just micromanaged and decorated, but shout out to Eric for all the hard work. I couldn't have done it without him. Obviously, spoiler alert, we ended up having to paint the kitchen twice, and it's a sensitive subject in the house, but it was worth all the hard work and all the stress. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you are renovating your kitchen, I hope you guys learn some tips along the way and don't make the same mistakes we did, and just know that it's all going to be worth it in the end. So let's get started with the reno. All right, so here is the current state of the kitchen. Pretty much the same. We haven't done anything to it. In terms of our plans, we're just going to be painting the cabinets as well as the faux brick up there, changing those light switches, the hardware, just to basically revamp it. For now, we are hoping to renovate it next year. It's just very expensive and we're kind of sick of it looking like this. We're changing out the vents, the recessed lights, making them a little bit more modern, adding some lights here, and also a little round dining table. We're planning to paint the windows and doors semi-white. I don't know if this is going to be a right now thing, but I'm planning on buying a custom like pillow and making this somewhat of a bench. But yeah, just a quick 360 look of the kitchen. For now, I'm just going to remove everything off the counters. Eric says that we can leave whatever we have in here like that, because he's going to just tape the insides. That way when he spray paints, nothing gets damaged. But for now, I'm just going to move everything to this table.
Alright, we got a big one here. So this is the kitchen. Finally going to be working on this. I feel like we've been putting it off for forever, and the kitchen is obviously a very important part of the house, and it's dark and depressing and old and outdated, and I think it's going to make a big difference. So we're going to start by putting some paper down, and when I say we, I mean I, as Nat relaxes on the couch. Put some paper down and then start spackling and filling some holes and getting some nails out. And then we're gonna have to do the cabinets, which is gonna be a whole other project, but yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so like every other room in our house, we gotta add some trim. So apparently when the floor guy came through, he did not replace the baseboard trim. So I'm starting by cutting those at 45-degree angles, and then we're gonna add some wall trim, kind of a border here, and then some squares below. So it's gonna be another really fun project. Some of you may also notice we got an outfit change. Listen, I got swag, I got style. I mean, it is what it is. Some people got it, some people don't, and I got it, so. Wall trim is the first step. So these are actually easier because you can cut one side flat. It's going to fit up against this piece of trim. The other side's at a 45 to fit this piece. Make sure they're level. I drew everything out beforehand to make it a little easier. Actually, thank God for my handy dandy tool belt. My personal least favorite part of the job. Joint compound, mudding, drywall, whatever you want to call it. I hate it. I'm bad at it. It's miserable. You can never make it perfect. And it sucks, but you gotta do it. Especially when there's 1,000 little nail holes. And when, for some reason, our flooring guy did a lot of the joint compound in here, so you can imagine how that turned out. So now I get to redo it all. Pro tip, if you have a corner like this where the edge is really rough on the inside and it's really hard to like put joint compound in and spackle it over and sand it, use this paper. But what's cool about this tape, this standard sheetrock tape, is that you can divide it down the middle and actually make a seam. So you can use this for the corner, say like here, if it was outward, or in this instance to actually kind of frame the inside. Just make sure that when you do this, you put a lot of joint compound in the actual existing corner. Do it while it's wet so that it sticks. Cut it beforehand, I don't like to rip it. Just make sure it's nice and snug. So that, you want to make sure it's all the way in that corner, and then go over it on the top. Okay, I forgot to film this, but we have 4 squares down. If you guys remember from the other videos, these outlets are always fun, but I think it turned out pretty good.
Hudson, you want to see too?
Alright, this is what a Saturday night looks like in your 30s, I guess. Finally finished the ceiling. Anyone who's ever painted a ceiling knows how much fun that is. That's over with, thankfully. I filled all the holes from the brad nailer for all the trim. Filled all the holes on the walls, which my wife meticulously inspected multiple times, so I got the okay on that. Now we're going to prime, and then tomorrow we're going to paint. And then all we have to do is the cabinets, which will be a separate project. I'm going to start with a brush. Do all the trim work, and then I'll go in with a mini roller and a big roller and do everything else.
My wheels in motion. I'm going crazy for you. I feel like the ocean. I can see you want this too. 'Cause you've been looking at me all night, trying to figure me out. I just wanna let you know. And I ain't playing no games, baby, you won't change. I only want you. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love.
Literally in the thick of it right now.
Into the thick of it!
Eric primed everything as good as he could.
I did all the fun work, sanding, staining, priming, spackling, priming.
You did.
Sanding again, wiping it down with a wet rag. Now Nat gets to do the pretty part, which is...
Yep. So then now I just get to paint, which is what I like. You even got a little strainer.
I'm serious, you need one. That was so bad. Oh god. How do they do that? The whole thing just falls right in.
You do it just like that, little by little. Oh no.
God damn it.
I saw the city passing by my window. Was in the crowd, but I felt so alone. Looked at my phone like every other second. My future was blurry and numb. A tunnel where there's no light. Oh, but then you came and sat right next to me.
It's looking like Dexter in here. Alright, so Eric is getting ready to paint the cabinets. He actually removed everything and brought it down. That way it's easier to paint. He ended up removing all of the doors and drawers and also covering the holes. That way when he paints, it's all ready to install. And then over here we have a few more, as well as the pantry door.
think this is my first rodeo here. I'm pretty much Walter White, straight up.
Into your eyes, I see we're out of time. I guess no one's to blame, nobody crossed the line. I guess we couldn't see, somehow we couldn't feel. Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high. But civilized. Beyond our separate ways as we fade into gray. But I still miss the way you used to feel. Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high. Yeah. Into your eyes, I see we're out of time. Did what we could, my friend, but now we're at the end. Wish that I could stay in this moment forever, so I can hold you in my arms. I will carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm able. Scare the monsters under your bed. Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you. No matter what comes your way, I will everything I can for you. Deep in the
All right, so the day has officially come where we can finally remove the plastic and do the grand reveal of the kitchen. This is the new color. It looks very similar to the previous one, but this is just a yellow undertone compared to the other one that we had, which was a little bit more on the gray undertone, especially with our hardwood floors. But I know that this probably looks like a crime scene. I think it's gonna look better once we remove the tape. By the way, we do have this heater running so that the paint dries evenly and quicker.
I'm gonna take off the plastic. Round 2, baby. This is the fun part.
아무 계획 없이 떠나볼래 다 내려놓고 괜찮을 거야 We'll be back 멀리 날아오르자 No worries I'll be by your side 인생의 신변아 Let it breathe Just be yourself 너를 위한 달콤한 시간 Yeah, say 어릴 적을 회상해보면
Alright, so I got these doorknobs for the drawers and the doors. These are from Home Depot, a little bit cheaper, and it also feels cheaper. And then these are from Amazon, which are a little, fuck. These are heavier and like better quality. I mean, they kind of feel the same, but
So why are you?
it's from these two. That's what these look like up close. Which one do you like more?
They look pretty much the same.
They are. They do look pretty much the same, but. Tin. See, okay, I've had enough. Drop it.
Alright, so I'm putting all the faces back on the cabinets. I did all those 3. Notice how in-seam they are, right? Like they're all lined up. The way you have to install them is screws through the existing holes and then matching up the appropriate faceplate. But even when I do that, they're not all uniform and they're all kind of askew. So I just did with these, I had to move the screws because they didn't line up, and you didn't notice it when it was raw wood, but now that we've painted it, you do notice it. So I'm using these to kind of like hold it in place, pop the screws off, and then these are loose enough where you can kind of move it to the left and the right. So I have to move this one about 1/8 of an inch that way, and it'll be lined up with all the other ones, so that when I do it all correctly, the distance will be correct. Okay, so now I moved it exactly where I wanted it, and I did so by just clicking off this release pal, or this release tab, and keeping it not super tight so that it wasn't compressing the frame to the actual face. And because it was loose enough, I could kind of migrate it left and right and up and down. So I have it exactly how low I want it here and how far I want it left to right. I tighten these up a lot, so these are extra tight now. They won't move, and now I can drill holes and put screws in, and the face will stay where I want it.
Yeah, we should stay up so that we can look at them all night. Just keep holding me, don't let me go. Everything's so magical. All I need is you tonight. If I shut my eyes, keeping them closed, all the senses exposed. You and me under the sky. Let's stay up all night. Give our hearts a new beginning. When we fell in love, every second, every minute, we were high on life. Didn't waste our time, didn't sleep as much as.
Right, my favorite part is finally here. We're doing the lights.
We sounds like a lot of people.
Well, Eric is doing the lights and I'll build the furniture, but we're doing the fun parts now. All right.
Be like here.
Yes, oh.
Alright, you're gonna need to stand.
He asked what could he do for me. I told him that my love is free. Can you
Better.
match me?
That looks great.
That's the
I
same one.
can do it all for myself. Want you, but really don't need help. So can you match me? I like luxury. I like fancy things. Shine on my body. Live like royalty. Treat you like a king. If I trust, but you must be worthy of the crown. I'm not just anybody. Born to live in luxury.
Floor?
Serving rich Auntie Chloe B. I know my job is a blessing. But if you take me, rocks on my wrist, fur on my feet, setting the table in all the chic. Baby, come eat. I like luxury. I like fancy things. Shine on my body. Live like royalty. Treat you like
Oh,
a
she likes some food? Of course.
but you must
Hey, what happened to unboxing here? I thought that was your job.
Oh, that's right.
anybody. Born to live in luxury. I work too hard, oh my luxury. We come so far.
All right, so for the kitchen now, we ended up buying these peel-on sticks, backsplash.
Peel and stick.
Oh, peel and stick. Replace the ones that we currently have, which are obviously real, but I don't know, to make it look a little bit more modern. Now, I'm thinking if we should do it like this or like this.
I should've known it was too good to be true. Thinking anything real would come out of someone like you. I'm a fool. I guess the prettiest girls use idiots like me. 힘들어 심장이 꺼졌나 어린 듯이 멈췄어 내 마음대로인 거는 없어.
This has turned into an epic fail. It just doesn't go with the paint. And the funny thing is that the more I look at it on the camera, it looks even worse.
Doesn't look good. I think we're forcing ourselves to like it.
Yeah. All right, quick kitchen update. We ended up leaving the backsplash as is, as you can tell. We both felt that the peel and stick was looking very cheap. And on top of that, the color was giving a gray undertone, and that's the whole reason why we ended up painting the cabinets all over again. But anyways, we're just going to leave it as is, leave it with a little bit more character, as I would like to say. But for now, this is what we're working with. So today my plan is to officially declutter all of the cabinets, deep clean them inside, and then start bringing in all of our new items, because I don't know if you guys know this, but we have a bunch of new wedding gifts, and it's been almost 2 years that I haven't opened, just because I wanted to open them with a new fresh kitchen. So we're going to open them today after I clean and declutter as much as I can.
just wanna be where you are. I don't wanna close my eyes, then I might miss a moment of you. And as long as the sun shines upon us, and I just wanna be where you are. 'Cause with you I feel no fear, and when you hold me all my wounds are healed. When I'm with you I feel safe.
I do have a feeling I'm gonna get overwhelmed pretty quickly. We got all of our wedding gifts out, well, most of them. We have some of the glassware here and then a few other gifts in the dining room. The thing is, I'm going to try to maximize our space as much as possible in this room in particular. And then there's a few other storage items that we need to get for the dining room, like I don't even know how you call that. Like some cabinets or dressers. There's a proper term for that and I can't think about it right now, but we need a lot of those in the dining room so that we can store things like this, because when am I actually going to use a food processor that often? You know what I mean? Like for sure here and there, but it's not an essential to keep in the kitchen. But anyways, I'm going to open everything up and see exactly what we have, because it's been 2 years and it's been a long time. So it's just, I don't even remember what we got. Ooh, these are
Sexy.
heavy.
Oh yeah.
We're throwing all of them away.
Yeah.
Even the wok?
This
This is crazy. Yeah, I think these are glassware. I'm just leaving it here for now. Oh no. I low-key don't want to get rid of my Dominican pots, but I do need a new one because Eric decided to put it in the dishwasher and it ruined it. So I'm gonna get rid of all of these. Oh, nice.
What?
This broke. We got it from, remember that Airbnb that was like a school?
Yeah.
And we went, that's where I got it from.
They have them there?
Yeah, remember? Ah!
You okay?
Yeah. But she goes back. You're telling me that this survived without anything, but the ones in the freaking box didn't? She is sexy. Look at that. Ooh. I don't know what I'm processing, but I'm processing something.
Yeah, that's sexy.
How cool. Well, another one of these glasses broke. Thankfully, they sell them individually.
How much are they? $100?
No, 15 each. Jesus. Oh boy. Obsessed.
You depend on my weakness, satisfying you while I keep bleeding. I don't know why you act like you innocent. You wanna take a piece of my heart again. I'll get it all, 'cause I just don't want you. Something in your eyes, the way you stare me that I like. I wanna let you go, but it's like something holds me tight. You might break my heart tonight, but I'm gonna hold it tight. Oh, it feels like yellow, yellow.
All right, it's finally time to declutter the pantry. This has to be the messiest area in the kitchen. I'm definitely going to be fully decluttering expired things, products that we no longer want to use or eat. Up here I have a few hosting items which are actually going to go in a different closet. And then here at the bottom are a bunch of miscellaneous things. My KitchenAid, just stuff that I just need to sort and organize. So let's get everything out.
Changes. Come pick me up 'cause I just wanna see the light. I wanna be weightless. Teach me to fly, I won't be coming down. Could somebody wake me up? I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. Yeah. I just see her face wherever I look. She's standing in the crowd. So let go, I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, let a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. 'Cause I just wanna see the light. I'm so sick of waiting and getting too restless to be in this dusty town. I've heard of this place where people forget and you get another try. So come open up my door. I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. I won't see your face wherever I look.
Queen of starting a project without finishing the previous, hence why everything takes me forever. This was actually never a part of the plan, I have to admit, but I looked at it once I clear everything out and I was like, we have to paint this. And I was thinking of just doing a solid white color, but I looked at our chairs and I just wanted something green. I also recently stumbled upon a post that said the new millennial gray is the new millennial green. And they're not wrong, because if I could paint every single wall green, I would. So I decided to paint the closet green, and honestly, I am obsessed. That's what it looks like with the lights on. It does look a little bit more yellow with the light because the light has a yellow undertone. Actually, it does look pretty realistic to the color down here, but I purchased a new light fixture. It's getting here tomorrow, as well as some under cabinet lighting. By the way, the color that I ended up going with is Sterling Forrest in eggshell finish. And it's the most stunning green shade, and again, it matches the chairs so perfectly. I'm usually a swatcher, as you guys know. I buy like a million swatches and I spend a lot of money on them because obviously every single one of those mini cans are like $6 to $5, but this time around I just winged it and I feel pretty proud. I'm just going to quickly remove the tape. Eric kind of messed up the trim, so I'll also have to retouch that, but we're not doing that right now.
So let go, I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, let a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. 'Cause I just wanna see the light. Yeah, I just wanna see the light. Wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Even in the side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. And now we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
All right, so it's finally time to give you the official tour. All right, so I'm going to start from this side. First and foremost, I just want to remind you guys of the before and the after, because this is crazy. I seriously can't believe the difference a coat of paint does. Technically two, because Eric had to paint this twice, which by the way, shout out to Eric for doing this twice for me. But yeah, let me quickly take you around. The light is a little bit opposite right now, so I hope you guys can still enjoy and see the view as I see it. The breakfast nook of the kitchen has to be my favorite part. I just love how everything came together and it truly looks exactly as I envisioned. The table and chairs are from Home Depot, and I believe the rug as well. If not, is from Bed Bath & Beyond. I added this little tray and this flower vase. These are both from Home Goods. The frame in the back is also from Home Goods. It looks so perfect for this room. And then the light, I feel like also brought it all together. This I got from Bed Bath & Beyond. As you guys know, we love wall trim. I feel like we've added wall trim in almost every room. So we added some around the kitchen as well. Another area that I feel like definitely brightened up the room was this window. I eventually want to get a little seat here or like a cushion and make it like a little bench situation. But for now, it's just going to stay like that. The faux flowers and tray are from Home Goods. Here I have Hudson's little food tray, which is also from Home Goods. And then our dry erase calendar. This is from Artifact Uprising. I haven't filled it up yet. Now onto this side. The bar stools are from our previous apartment and I got them at HomeSense, I believe, but I'm pretty sure you can find it at different places, so I'll link them down below. Then here, everything here is from Home Goods. The faux flowers with the candle and the tray. Now that we painted the kitchen, I don't think we're going to prioritize changing out the cabinets, but we do want to get new appliances. And this stove is definitely on the top of my list. I just do not like it there. I feel like, honestly, if you think about it, it should be over there because that's where the hood is. And there's no hood here, but you know what? That's just what we're dealing with. These lights I got from Amazon. Here in this corner, I ended up adding this little tray to put our internet box in because this is the only area that the internet goes. I don't understand, but that's just how they had it before. And we would have to pay for like electrician and everything to come and change the location, and we just left it there. So I added this little shelf from Amazon, a little plant, and the internet box. As you can see, we ended up adding some lights under the cabinets, and this is what they look like. Oh, you can't even see it right here. So Eric added that right there, and it makes such a huge difference, especially at night. To decorate this corner and also hide the outlet, I ended up adding these cutting boards, salt, and the Dominican Kitchen cookbook, which I feel like adds such a beautiful touch and color to the kitchen. The little stand is from Target, and then I added a basil next to it. I'm going to link the outlets, doorknobs, hinges, everything that you see that I use, I will be linking down below. But for our cabinets, I'm just going to show you this one because it's honestly the most organized. But yeah, that's what this one looks like. The kitchen sink was definitely something I really wanted to change, even though we weren't changing the stone granite. I really wish we did, but that would have been a lot more money. So we just changed the kitchen sink. This one is one of those that you like plop right on top. There's like a term for it, but that's what it looks like. I really like it. It's super spacious. I like that it has these like indents so that it just runs down. And then the faucet also came with the sink. I wish we would have gotten brass, but that's what we have for now. I added a little hand soap here, candle, and a stand. Everything from HomeGoods, of course. Moving on to our air fryer. We upgraded to the Rebel, and I have to say, absolute favorite thing ever. Like, I was telling Eric the other day, I don't know what we did before air fryers. Like, I can't live without this. And I really wanted to change our Ninja air fryer, which I've owned for a really long time and I love, but it is toxic for you, especially since it's non-stick. So I ended up opting out for this one, which is less toxic. I feel like everything is toxic, unfortunately. So another one that I'll show you is under the sink. I ended up adding this little towel hanger and squeegee to clean all of our windows. And it's honestly come in handy. And then for our products, I added 2 bins and organized it as much as I could. Our fruit bowl is always full. I love fruits. And this one is a stunning stone. I got it from HomeGoods. And then we also have our hand towels here. This I wish I would have put down here. And honestly, maybe I'll replace the squeegee for that because it just looks better in my opinion. I also added this little runner. This one is actually washable and it's a pretty decent size for this area. And it has hints of green, as you can tell. That's what the cabinets look like on this side. I'll quickly show you this one. It's not too organized. And then our pots and pans. I love that this came with the house, honestly. It has come in handy when getting the pots. The fridge came with the house. We definitely want to change this because it's way too big for this area. But I ended up adding this dry erase board from Amazon. Love it. It's like a weekly one and it's perfect for that area. Moving on to this side, which has to be my favorite part of this room. By the way, this is our next project, our dining room. So we're not gonna look at that right now. But I can't believe the difference this made. Eric ended up adding this shelf down here and removing the wine holder thing that it came with, and then just obviously painted it, and it looks amazing. Like, I just love the way that it looks. This Breville coffee machine was one of our wedding gifts and we were so excited to open it. So we can't wait to use it. If you're wondering, I ended up moving the Nespresso to the dining room until we have like a little console table in that room and I can put it there. But I just ended up adding some jars, a cute little frame. These lights are actually censored and I love it. They're from Amazon. They have cool and warm. These are the cool ones and they're just amazing. I added some fake limes and I feel like, again, it adds some pop of color and I love it. Everything here is from HomeGoods. You guys know I'm HomeGoods obsessed. So I'll try to link some similar pieces down below. And last but very not least, the pantry. This has to be one of my favorite parts of the kitchen now. The color turned out exactly what I was looking for and it actually matches the chairs perfectly, which I feel like ties in the room really nicely. So starting with the top row, we have all of the snacks organized. I ended up getting these bins. Almost every bin and organizer is from HomeGoods, of course. Second row down, we have some more snacks, pretzels, teas, these cheese balls. I put some corn in here for our popcorn machine and then some regular popcorn in here. This tea organizer is also from HomeGoods and it fits perfectly right there. And I have some mints, more sweets and snacks. Going down, I organized our straws by color and I think it looks so cute. I also have some liquid IV back here, some miscellaneous stuff. I was going to put taller vases in the back, but honestly, as of right now, we don't need any more storage. So I'm leaving it like that. But I have some chia seeds, peanuts, chocolate chunks, and pistachios. And then on this side again, some more snacks, crackers, bars, and nuts in here. Going down, this light ended up dying. I have to recharge it. But these are the same lights as the coffee station, and I just feel like it adds a really nice touch as well. They're also sensored, so whenever you open the door, they automatically turned on. But I have here our toaster. Honestly, we don't use this as much as I thought we were, since the new air fryer is a toaster in one. I decided to put another faux flower in here. We have our beans back there, and these are clips for the snacks. And then here I have more cans with a Lazy Susan, and these are solo cups or plastic cups. Going down, we have some Ziploc bags, different sizes, coconut water, some flower vases for our weekly flowers. And on this side, I have our trash bags and Swiffer refillable things. All the way at the bottom, we have some seltzers and backups. This is a SodaStream, Hudson's Food, one is empty already, and then our KitchenAid. This, I have to say, is one of my favorite hacks. I decided to put it on a flour rolling thing. Amazing. It's just perfection there. I actually also bought these to add down here. These are just to organize the cord. And then this one is a stand mixer attachment holder. It has a peel off adhesive so that you can stick it right here. And then you can attach these right there. I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool to organize that way. And yeah, that's pretty much the pantry.
Whispers in my head, what you gonna do? So take it, kiddo, yeah. 왠지 껴내려 해. 쉽지 않아도 진실한 나만 내 believes. You know what they say, don't brag about what you have. Be careful and be humble, otherwise you should be ready to stumble. You know what they say, 자신감이 없니? 왜 당당하게 살지를 못해? Keep walking your way, don't look back. 너만의 길이야. Even when you fall, don't look back. 사실은 말이야.
Alright, so that was basically our kitchen renovation video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry that this took so long to upload, but it was definitely worth the wait, in my opinion. Let me know what was your favorite part of the renovation. I'll definitely be linking everything that you guys saw in the video, all the furniture, the lights, the doorknobs, the hinges, everything. So check out the description box, and thank you so much for watching. See you next time.